Hello, welcome back. Tension is mounting as Marlena Evans grapples with the devastating news. Her beloved husband, John, is officially missing in action. For Marlena, this is a nightmare come to life. It's hard to imagine a world without John, who has been by her side for so many years, but now, she's left in the dark, forced to confront a haunting possibility. His disappearance leaves behind more questions than answers. But as the walls seem to close in, a surprising return to Salem may offer the key to unraveling the mystery of John's disappearance. Enter a name that has been synonymous with secrets and intrigue, Wendy Shin. Wendy, the talented hacker. Wendy's involvement could be far more significant, even as dark as the possibility of uncovering John's dead body. This return begs the question, will Wendy's skills help Marlena uncover the truth behind John's disappearance, or will they lead her into a deeper, more dangerous web of secrets and betrayals? The return of Wei Shin, could it mean more than just business? This time, he's not here to deal with the DiMera family but to address a much more personal situation. The Kiriakis brothers, Xander and Philip, have gone to great lengths to convince Wei to join Titan, their company, in an attempt to topple their rivals. If anyone can make the right moves to challenge DiMera Enterprises, it's Wei Shin. Wendy's return could be just as pivotal as her father's. Wendy Shin, the daughter of Wei Shin, has always had a complicated relationship with Salem. Her history with Trip Dalton began as a typical love triangle, with Trip's brother Joey vying for her affection. But things took a more serious turn when Wendy became entwined with the DiMeras, helping Johnny and herself in their fight against Li Shin and E.J. DiMera. Their partnership proved to be a dynamic and thrilling one, involving hacking, international escapades, and even a run-in with the infamous Dr. Rolf. But after everything settled, Wendy's story seemed to fall to the back burner. She and Trip, after surviving a terrifying encounter with Clyde's henchmen, decided to move to Hong Kong to be closer to Wendy's family. They maintained communication with their families in Salem, but their absence has been palpable, especially for their loved ones who still harbor hope that they'll return to town. Now, with Wei Shin back, there's a growing suspicion that Wendy and Trip's time in Salem may not be over after all. Wendy, with her exceptional hacking skills and adventurous spirit, could return to Salem to help Marlena and Steve uncover the truth about John's disappearance. However, her return would also signal a potential reawakening of the daring woman who is willing to take extreme measures to uncover the truth. Wendy's roots in Salem are tangled with both business and personal drama, and her skills could be just what Black Patch needs as the agency faces increasing pressure. The return of the Black Patch legacy. Will Wendy be the next investigator? Salem has long relied on its private investigation agency, Black Patch, to solve the most complicated cases. Steve Johnson, a man with deep ties to the law enforcement world, has always been at the helm of the agency, but he's not invincible. The recent disappearance of Rafe Hernandez and the absence of other key law enforcement figures have left a hole in the city's ability to maintain order. In fact, Black Patch could be dangerously understaffed, leaving its operations to be jeopardized. This is where Wendy Shin could step in. Although she may not have the formal training of an ISA agent or a seasoned cop, Wendy's skills as a hacker would make her an invaluable asset to Steve's agency. She could bring a fresh perspective to Black Patch and potentially carry on the legacy of investigative work that John Black once embraced. John's son, Paul, has worked with his father in the past, and there's always the possibility that he could return to take over the family's private investigation operations. But for now, Wendy could be the key to maintaining the agency's momentum as it struggles to find answers regarding John's fate. Wendy's return to Black Patch would undoubtedly bring her back into the fold of the dangerous, secretive world she once navigated. She would no longer be the mild-mannered woman who once helped Johnny and Trip. Instead, she could embrace her darker side, one that doesn't hesitate to go to great lengths to uncover hidden truths. With John missing and no clear leads to follow, Wendy's hacking skills could become indispensable to Steve's team as they work to uncover the deeper conspiracy behind John's disappearance. But even more intriguing is the potential for Wendy to regain her dangerous spark. As she returns to Salem and to her roots as an investigator, she could find herself faced with new challenges and revelations, some that may hit too close to home. With both her father's power in the business world and her talents as a hacker, Wendy may become a central figure in the quest to uncover the mystery behind John Black's fate. The possibilities for Tripp and Wendy's return, could they be the next generation of investigators? While Wendy's potential return holds promise, there's no denying that her history with Tripp Dalton is also a major factor in her involvement in Salem's future. Tripp, who has always been tied to the town's medical world, could easily find himself slipping back into the role of a beloved local figure. After all, Salem's hospital could certainly use more skilled doctors, especially after the arrest of Dr. Mark Green. Tripp's return could offer a chance for him to rebuild his life and his career, while also reuniting with his old flame Wendy. Together, Wendy and Tripp could form a powerful investigative duo, bringing new life to Black Patch and perhaps even taking over where the old guard left off. With their unique skills and unbreakable bond, they could make a serious impact on Salem's landscape. While their relationship had its ups and downs in the past, their shared experiences could make them stronger than ever, and they could be the perfect pair to take on Salem's dark mysteries. As Marlena continues her search for John, it seems that the return of Wei Shin, and possibly Wendy and Tripp, could open up new possibilities for the future. Wendy, a woman with a dangerous edge and the ability to crack even the most complex codes, could be just what Black Patch needs to continue its fight for justice. And with John's fate hanging in the balance, it's clear that the return of this talented hacker could signal the beginning of a new era for Salem's investigative community. Will Wendy's return be the key to solving the mystery of John's disappearance? Only time will tell, but with her skills and determination, she may just be the person who uncovers the truth, and perhaps even uncovers a dark new chapter in Salem's tangled web of secrets.